Hey yo everyone, we are live once again for the Survivor Sim podcast. I'm your host Xander, and today I'm joined by special guest.
Hi. I don't know. I'm just a random Tasmanian from that's in the outcast community. I got out 20th. I don't know how um good that is.
Outcast is an org, anyways. And if you don't know what an org
Oh,
is, then you came to the wrong place.
oh, yikes.
New Australian Survivor Season 2, Episode 2, back from 2017. So to start off with, you're not really. Tell us about your Survivor background, I guess. Tell us how you.
Survivor background.
Tell us, are you a casual? Have you seen the show before? Give a little background story.
You want my background? Um, The background is as white as the wall behind me. I have no fucking idea what the fuck this is. Like, literally,
Yeah,
no
I
idea.
didn't force him to watch this. He was wanting to watch this with his own consent. Anyways, so basically, yeah, we're gonna talk about this episode because so your introduction to Survivor was basically this episode. How does that make you feel? Was it a good episode?
I don't know if this is the standard of a good episode or not. I really don't. Because it's just
What's
like,
your standard of a good episode?
I don't know, everyone getting the amount of screen time that they deserve, and my favorites aren't getting the screen time that they deserve. So I am very not. I guess I'm ugh, I know what I'm saying. Um, I guess I wish my favorites were getting the screen time that they deserve. And
I see.
by
Okay,
favorites,
so we start this episode, and like, I genuinely was like, I don't understand what's happening. And this is our amazing cast, as we already know.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, well, hold up, give me a sec, guys. Nah, fuck it, who cares? Joan is supposed to be crossed out, but it's fine, whatever. So
I was
basically,
about to say who's Joan. I don't think I met Joan in this episode, but
yeah,
that
she
makes
was the
sense.
first vote.
Fair
Anyway,
enough.
so basically, do you have any favorites? Anything that you saw today that made you question your sanity?
Everything questioned my sanity, but as far as favorites, I don't know. I like Amy. She's fun. She's cool. I also like uh Nicola because mainly because she had the same pose as me in Outcast where I did like that, and that's what drew me to her. Um, but yeah.
Awesome. Oh my god. So do you want to? Okay, for starters, let's just talk about Adam. For starters, how do you feel about Adam's downfall this episode? What do you think about his game? Do you think it was shit? Good? I don't know.
um, Adam, I don't know how to describe Adam. He just now this is the first episode that I've ever watched. I have not watched the first episode, um, which is probably a bad thing going into this, but you know, YOLO. Um, I think Adam. It looks like he was at the very top, and that he was writing the show. But that suit came crashing down and down and down and down, and now it's on the floor. So yeah, I think his downfall really comes down to he wasn't being truthful to everybody. He obviously wasn't speaking to everybody as well. He just wanted to speak to the people that he wanted to speak to, and it just seemed like a very stupid thing for him to do, to be honest.
Fair enough. Yeah, I don't know what Adam was doing this episode. I just Adam, I get it. It was what 7 years ago, so I'm not gonna fault him too much. But at the same time,
I will.
What was he doing? Him going up to all of his allies and being like, if you are not with me, like if you do not help me put an idol, you are against me. It's like I don't understand where that came from. Maybe I mean here's my thing. Maybe Adam's just one of those people where he thought he knew what he was getting himself into, and then he got on the show and he's like, "Oh, this is not what I thought it was going to be at all." Which,
Mm.
I mean, that seems to happen a lot nowadays, especially in the US. But what are you going to do?
Isn't he
So
like
I
a
think the
poker
best part
player?
is say what you were saying.
Isn't he like a poker player or something?
Yeah, he is. Which
Or what?
I
Or
mean,
what's the poker player or something? And he kind of was playing. I don't know. It feels weird. He kind of was playing this game like a poker match, and I feel like Survivor and a poker match. I've played poker matches before, never watched Survivor, but I feel like they're two different things. Like you always have to like keep your cards to your chest and all that sort of thing. It's like he was playing it like he was at a casino, and I guess the house always wins with the casino. So, whoops.
yeah, I've only played one game of poker in my life, so I wouldn't know. I think the best part to talk about this episode, let's just go through like some of the alliances that were shown in this episode, some of the relationships formed. So to
I
start
can
off,
only remember one. I can only remember one, to be
okay, who do
honest.
you remember? And then we can go through the list.
Okay, so I only remember Henry and Jackie being like the
Do
duo.
you like them as a duo? What is your take on them as an
M-
alliance?
My take on them is that Jackie and Henry are like mother and son, but that son is willing to stab the mother in the back. That's what I feel like is gonna happen.
That's crazy. I think another thing. So Onasanga, aka the Bee Tribe, which I don't know what a sanga means. I couldn't be bothered to Google it. So my apologies on watching this.
Mm.
Anyways, so Onasanga, we see Mark and Sam talk about an alliance with Ken, Jackie, Henry, and Sarah, which is kind of their sort of crew. Or at least this is what the edit is trying to show us. Whether that's
Mm.
true or not, I guess we'll find out. And then who were the people who voted for Joan? And then, like, because it was a split vote last Trump council, it was 6-6. And on the revote, it was 7-3, sending Joan packing with Kent getting 3 votes.
Mm.
Because him and Joan were in trouble because of the puzzle. And I guess Kent had better relationships, or at least that's what the edit was trying to show us. I
Mm.
think overall with that was one side. Another side was Luke, Jericho, Ben, Odette, and Michelle, or at least, as I said, what they're trying to show us. And I think my personal question to you, Nicholas, is which alliance are you rooting for if these are the sides?
If those are the sides, I'm rooting for the one that Luke's on because Luke just seems to be the most chaotic person in this whole cast, and I love that. I love that he's being chaotic because he's actually like giving some energy, and I like energy, and the rest of them I can't remember if they're a male or a female sometimes. So hey, he's at least giving me something.
I mean, that's totally fair. Give me a second. Hold up, guys. Having some technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. Okay, so on Summertown, as we saw from last episode, or what you didn't see, was AK kind of dug himself a hole by playing super hard, making a bunch of alliances, telling people a bunch of stuff. And what's your take on AK? Because he's definitely a character, to say the least.
I think I'm gonna assume this is Aaron
Yeah,
because
Aaron, AK, whatever you want to call him.
okay, Aaron, yeah, a lot of focus was put on to Aaron, and I don't know, I'm personally wouldn't be rooting for him. I don't know. I just don't root for that sort of person that just plays super aggressive out the bat because why the hell would you? Sort of thing. But yeah, I'm not rooting for Adam. It's not like I don't like the guy, but it's just like I don't
You said
care.
Adam, you meant AK.
AK. Um, I don't care for him in this game. I just don't care for him in this game. He had one idle play at the end, which I don't get. But hey, we'll move on. But yeah,
No, we can talk about that idol play. So the thing with the Jared thing was he was trying to gain trust with Jared after yelling to his face. So he thought by playing the idol he could get some leverage with him.
yeah,
Will
but
it work out? I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But that's what his goal was.
yeah, but the same thing is like Jared was not getting any votes, or it didn't seem like Jared was getting any votes. So it's like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
I feel I feel like
couldn't
he
tell you.
would have played it for Annalise because that would make a little bit more sense. But I don't know. That it doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe there's
I mean,
some.
from the edit, all we've seen is that AK and Jared seem to have side conversations. Whether they're actually close or not, I don't know. Guess we'll find out. But
Yeah.
I think another thing to talk about is with AK playing super hard. He's rubbing Tara, Adam the wrong way.
Mm.
He told everyone about a chicken idol, which I don't know about you, but I thought that was real. I don't know what everyone's talking about. I believe it.
No, that's so real. Mm-hmm. That is
It's
so
like
real.
it's the shape of a chicken. It's like, is it? Like, I don't think so, but okay. Like, I think maybe because he's starving on the island, he was like, I want chicken right now. Oh, it's perfect. I'll just make a chicken idol. Like that had to be his mental process going into it. Because I don't know where else it came from. Like I don't get it. But it's entertaining at least to say the least.
Yeah.
During some amazing moments that I wrote down during the episode, Adam says
Okay.
"fuck yeah" after scoring a point for his tribe, which okay, that's nice. Tarzan and Ben go at it, which was crazy. And I was a little bit confused by the editing here because Ben is 20 in the film, well, when it was filming of this season. And the thing was, they covered, when they covered his ass, like with the grain?
Yeah.
But then with Yoki, they didn't. So I'm a bit confused what the deal is with that. I mean, maybe it's because he's more of a minor, so they were like, oh, just in case. Like, I don't know.
Oh no, it's completely for the sex appeal. It's completely for the sex appeal. Like,
Yeah,
look,
that's probably it. Realistically, it's probably that they were like, oh yeah, Yoki's a good looking bloke. And I don't know if you've heard this, Nicholas, but Yoki later becomes the Bachelor.
I know. I watched that season. I watched that season of The Bachelor.
I
know
did not
what
watch that season. Was it a good season? I don't know.
it was basically between two women all that whole same time, Ryan for Lachlan, and that is basically it.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
and
I don't watch The Bachelor.
but the fun fact is, I know that Lachlan and the person that he eventually chose, Irina, are still together, and I'm pretty sure have a baby right now. So hey,
Well, good for them, honestly. Anyways, another moment to talk about is AK telling Henry during the challenge that he was on the outs, and if there was a mutiny, he would go another tribe. Do we think this was a good move by AK? Was it a bad move? Did he actually gain any favor with Henry? Do we think?
I don't think he gained any favor per se, but I think it was a somewhat good move because it's somewhat of cross tribe talk, which it's not like. I feel like that's kind of rare My question is, why can't they go to the other tribe? Just randomly just rock up on the beach and go, "Hi, can I steal your canoe? Great, thank you." Why can't they
It
do
should
that?
honestly be like One World again, where they just put. There was a season in the US called One World where they just put like men and women into two separate tribes, but living on the same beach, so they
Hmm.
could cross communicate constantly.
Oh my god. Okay.
I know it was a mess. That season was a yawn. Anyways, yeah, no, I agree. I think AK. I like what AK was trying to do here. I don't know how well it would work out for him. Like, because here's the thing. Like, if I'm Henry and someone says that to me, my instant reaction would be, "What the fuck?"
Mm.
Like I don't even know you, bro, and you're already like trying to like game this hard. But like that would rub me the wrong way. But obviously, it depends on the player, you know.
Yeah, of course.
I think another thing we should talk about is Yoki versus Mark. Oh no, we already talked about his tribe clapping his ass, which
Yeah.
I I don't know why they did that. Like he's not on a footy team. Like he's not one of the footy lads, but okay, you know, do what you're gonna do.
Look,
Uh
we
Another
bored.
thing I wanted to bring up was you calling tribal council tribunal. Like that is awfully cringe. Like, oh my god. But you know, whatever. I'm not gonna judge.
Okay. Okay.
So we
Feels
find
like a joke.
Henry and Jackie finding the idol key, and my instant reaction was, "That's it." Like, oh, okay. Like at the water well, they have the idol key underneath the handle of the water well, and I was like, first of all, anyone could have stumbled across it, which I don't know how I feel about that. Like, isn't the whole point for them to actually find it? Like, isn't that like the whole point? And then
I
secondly, like, I mean, you know, that's fine. I mean, it was okay, but
I
I
feel
wish we
like at the same time though, it's kind of like they want them to find the clue like really, really easily, and then they can go searching for the idol wherever it is. Because that makes a little bit more sense. Because you don't want, like, let's say that the idol is still up in the tree. You don't want that idol to still be up in the tree and they have not found it whatsoever. Yet the clue's bloody impossible to find, and it's still up in the tree when there's only like 6 people remaining. So I guess at the
I mean,
same
they are
time,
making a TV show, which I have to remember, like, as
mm,
I watch this. But yeah, that's fair. I think another thing to talk about is like, is it Happy Days, Nicholas? In the episode, they asked if it was Happy Days. Jackie mentioned it's Happy Days at camp. Is it Happy Days on this podcast?
uh define happy days. I feel like it might be happy days for certain people. But when I feel like if you talk to a good number of people on the other tribe of Jackie, it's definitely not happy days. It's very much giving, I don't want to be here anymore. What did I sign up for? It's very much giving that.
I
And to
also
be
want to bring up
honest,
an amazing moment Nicholas said to me during the episode, everyone. He said in quote, "We've got a bigger priority than building a shelter, finding an idol that doesn't exist." Which,
yes.
like, yeah, that's true. That's funny.
Like, what? Why the hell would you go and find an idol? Like, okay, I'll go find an idol, but we need to build a shelter. Let's just say Aaron. Oh, that's not important. What's important is an idol for myself that I don't really know where it is, but I'm just gonna search the whole island for it just in case, and not help at all. To me, that just screams, okay, you'll play your idol, good job. You played your little idol. but next time they just like people have memory. It's a really weird thing. People have a memory and then they can just like, well, this guy didn't help us build a fucking shelter. Fuck you. I'm gonna go fucking vote you out now.
I mean, not wrong. I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, like, yeah, like, you guys just cold outside. What are you doing? Just be with the shelter and then you could like,
Exactly. Just
it's
at
not
this
that deep. Like,
in this early stage of the game, I feel like you all like I don't know anything, but I feel like you want to build favor with people, want to build trust with people, want to make people feel special, make people want to be your friend, that sort of thing. And that screams I'm here for myself. It doesn't scream I'm all kumbaya and I want to like get everything all sorted. And this is for Adam and Aaron, by the way. This is for Adam and Aaron.
damn, I really love Tarzan when Jonathan was like, "What's it like at summer camp, Tarzan?" And then he was like, "It's shit.
Mm,
It's a shithole."
I mean, he's not wrong. It really is.
I think Tarzan is too honest for his good. Like, I feel like some
I love it.
characters, like, what you didn't see last episode was last episode, there was this fire making challenge to get, like, extra rice and stuff for their tribe. And Tarzan was like saying, "Oh, like someone on his tribe was like, oh yeah, we didn't get the rice. I mean, we didn't get the fire going at our camp." And then Tarzan was like, "He's full of it. We didn't." Like, I don't understand that, but whatever. If that's who he is, that's fine. So
Mm.
I think the best part to talk about this episode is what is happening with Yuke and Sam. Because these two, their interests are butting heads. Like, I don't really get that. Like, what's
Mm.
your take on it? Do we think Sam was trying to control stuff too much? Do we think do we think Yuke should have tied the vote last episode? Is what I'm really asking.
I what I'm asking is who who is Sam? I'm kidding. Um No, but it seems like Sam is being a little bit too controlling about everything. It's very much giving Adam actually. um and Luke is giving a more insane version of Aaron. So,
That's crazy.
hmm,
Not wrong. I also want to give credit to Annalise this episode for knowing not to isolate AK. Like, for
hmm.
me, when she said that, I was like, that's a good survivor play, or is the good idea, right? Like, you never want to isolate people. You want to always have your options open. Yeah, you
Yeah,
never
but
want
how
to
did
just
that
be
end up for her? How did that end up for her?
hey, I wasn't there. However, I mean, look, she survived the vote. I do wish I could ask some of these players, like at the time of filming, hey, why did you do that? But we can't, so whatever, right?
Yeah.
When I think for me, I mean, look, first of all, why was her name out there so much? Over hitting, what was it, a peg?
Yeah.
Like, that. Are you guys kidding me? Like, what kind of logic is that? Oh, she can't hold a hammer, vote her out. I'm sorry, what? Like,
Can,
that is
also, do we know like who voted for who here?
yes, yes, I will get that up in a second, but,
Okay, great. That
it's
please.
complicated. Oh my god, yeah, no. I think for me, when I look at this cast, my instant reaction was like, "Oh, yo, this cast is actually fire." But, okay,
Yeah.
so I have the things up now because the
Okay.
wiki page, guys, the wiki page is bloody crazy. Okay, so the votes were, if it allows me to. Okay, how about this? Well, I get the votes up. You say more of your prediction stuff going into next episode, Nicholas.
Oh yay! I love predictions.
Yeah, you say your predictions while I get this up.
Great. As Tribe loses, Henry tries to throw something. I'm gonna say maybe throw Jackie under the bus or something. Jackie gets a lot of heat, but it somehow ends up on Odelet or
Odette.
Sarah. Odette.
Odette.
Or Sarah, because I don't think I have ever met those two people in my life. Including watching this episode. I don't think I ever have met
I will
those
say
two
this:
people.
Sarah did get screen time last episode.
Oh, did she?
As for Odette, we haven't really seen much of her as of yet.
Okay. What screen time did Sarah get again?
She just got like an intro package talking about her being a model. Essentially, it was just pretty generic. Like, people are gonna underestimate me because of my looks, blah blah blah. So on.
Oh, she's definitely underestimated because I don't know her.
Oh my god, what is happening? Yikes. So, you think on Summer Cow, who's next to go?
Next to go on Summertown. Let's go with Kate. I think Kate's
Kate,
next to go.
what's the reason?
She got 2 votes here, which were really random. And I think those 2 votes will carry over. I think she'll get paranoid, and I think she will go poof.
I see. Okay, so I have the votes up. It was a 5, 4, 2, 1. Okay, so, or at least that's what was shot. So, Tara, Anais, I'm just reading them out. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Tara, Anais voted for Kate. Peter, Yoki, Jared, AK, Amy, and just Amy voted for Adam. We have 1 vote for AK from Kate. Tarzan, Tessa, Ziggy Ziggy and Adam voted for Anais. Okay, so Adam basically voted. So yeah, I guess AK was telling the truth, I guess, in some ways about Anais's name being a target for Adam. I don't know how true that is, but I mean, her name was out there 4 times, so that says something.
Yeah.
Based on those votes, I mean, look, I think a lot of those votes were people just trying to throw a vote in case of an idol. That's why there was 1 for Kate. That's why you know what I mean? Like, I feel like in case of just random crap happening.
Yeah.
Otherwise, we probably would have gotten a more unanimous decision, or at least that's my personal opinion.
The one
I
that
still think Adam would have gone regardless, but you know, because
the one
his
that
social game, just died. Somewhere along the way, he just killed it, which is fine. That's whatever, but it's rough.
The one that's confusing me is Tara, because the edit really showed kind of was trying to perceive us as oh, will Tara pick Aaron or will Tara pick Adam? Who will she go against Adam, sort of thing? But then she picks Kate, and it's like, huh?
Her and Anais both voted for Kate. So
Annalise, I guess I can get somewhat, but I don't get Tara. I'm sorry, I don't get I don't get that. I don't get it.
For me personally, out of the two of them, I understand Tara's decision more than I do Anaïs's, because with
Yeah.
Anaïs, knows her name's out there. It
Mm.
was a 5-1 vote difference. It was a 1 vote difference from her going home, being the second person voted out. So, yeah, I've got questions for sure, but hopefully, I mean, I guess we'll find out if it's relevant or not next episode to
Yeah,
the
I guess.
overall story of the season.
I guess. True, true.
So, from Anaïs's perspective, her, Yoki, Peter, Amy, and Jared are a 5-person crew.
Mm.
And then, in case of an idol, they were going to throw votes on Kate. So, obviously, yeah, Kate was the contingency. And then, I guess, not AK, who, yeah, I guess Tara got looped in on the piano as well, which is why she voted Kate.
Right.
If I had to guess, but I don't know. No evidence proving that as of yet.
Yeah.
So, do we overall? What do you think is gonna happen? Who's gonna take control of both tribes? What alliances are gonna continue happening? And yeah, give me names. Who's gone?
Give your names. Okay. Luke will run that tribe.
Asana. Yes.
The blue tribe people.
Yeah, just call him Peter. Why
Blue-
not?
They will run. He will run the blue tribe people because I don't think anyone really sees him as a big personality, but also at the same time they should see him as a big personality. On the purple tribe, I kind of see Aaron getting more in higher standing with people. And I think I think maybe Lockie kind of runs the tribe a little bit on the purple one, but at the same
I would
time,
say more pink than purple.
pink, whatever.
Whatever, yeah.
But I can also kind of see Amy taking a little bit of a charge.
Interesting.
Oh,
This is spicy
yeah.
for me, at least, because I know what's going to happen. So, good to hear it.
Ben is a follower. Mark is a beefhead who will think
And when
he's
you
running
say
the
Mark,
tribe.
you mean Mark Wales, just so no one's
Yes.
confused. Not Tarzan.
Yes.
Yes.
Jackie is a follower. Michelle, I don't know who the fuck you are. Jericho will try to do something against Luke. It won't work. Kent will try to just be with everybody. Samantha will try to run the tribe. And Sarah and Odalette will continue to be invisible.
Odalette. What's happening? Oh my god. Yeah, I do want to also say, Michelle was also one of the people who was pushing to get rid of Joan last episode.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's a quiet episode for her. Okay.
We'll see if that continues or not, but
Okay.
So yeah, oh my god.
On the pink tribe. Okay, let's go pink. I like pink. Aaron will get more social standing. Amy will at least be at like a top level of the tribe. Annalise will probably drop a little bit. Jared will probably be a little bit of a middler. Kate is all the way at the back, trying to keep up with all the youngins, but she will never catch up with all the youngins. Lockie is at the very forefront. No one wants to take out the old man. Nicola, I don't know. Middle. Tara will try to play the middle, but will get caught out for it. Tessa will continue to be invisible, and Peter will continue to do whatever his alliance wants him to do.
Wow,
How'd they go?
that is amazing takes. We'll see if you're right or not. I don't know.
I'm always wrong with my text, so there's that.
The backtracking is unreal. All right, you can't be you gotta commit. All right, you gotta commit to your.
I'm committing. I'm committing. All right, but I'm just
Okay,
saying.
with the idol, with Henry and Jackie's idol, what do you think's gonna happen there?
You mean Henry's idol, not Jackie's?
I didn't say anything. All right, I don't know what you're talking about.
It's Henry's idol. He has it.
Henry's idol.
Henry's idol is going to eliminate Jackie.
Oh my god. Okay, that's crazy.
That's just. I'm sure of it.
You're sure of it? Okay.
I'm sure of it.
Sure of it. Awesome. You have the confidence.
I know.
Anyways, if you have any last words with this episode, you can say them now. If not, if you want to plug anything or
no, I don't have to plug fucking anything. Last thoughts on this episode. Odette, girl, I need you to do something.
And then we're gonna be here in like a few weeks, and you're gonna, when we do like a season recap, you're gonna be like, "You did something, girl."
You did something. Good job. I'm happy for you, but I don't think you're doing anything. So
yeah, not her being purple, or at least so far. We'll find out. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and till whenever I go live next, peace